Hey, welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach and Tracy's RV Center in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. Hey, we're bringing you another video. This is the first of our 2014s that we want to bring you a video on. It's a 16-foot side door, 6.5 wide. Something I want to mention too before we get into a little bit of this is I have seen different comments of people asking for floor layouts in our particular coaches. We chose not to put floor layouts on our website, and that for a few reasons. One, we really don't have anything etched in stone, so if somebody comes along, like this particular trailer right here, and says, hey, I like your 14, like your 15, but I thought about a 16, but not a rear door, I wanted a side door, you know, with a few different twists. I kind of like some of the things in the 17, but I like some of the things that are in the 16s, so that's why we've chose to not put layouts, floor layouts on our website and that, because we don't really have anything etched in stone. So if we're looking for certain things for the customer to achieve what he wants in an RV, we'll do what we can do to achieve that, from where the washroom's laid out to where the door's positioned, to the cabinets, bed sizes, dinette sizes, and you'll see that in this particular trailer as we go through it on this 2014. Some of the things we've done a little bit too on some of our 2014s, we've upgraded our entrance door. We've gone to a new screen door, and it's an upgraded door. A little bit more thickness to it, a little better setting and that, so when it shuts, doesn't get the bugs in quite the same, where some people have complained to us, you know, on some of the screen doors out there in trailers as a whole. So we're always trying to perfect and make things a little better. Along with over on our power cord on this particular coach, maybe we can get Bob to slide over to the other side here and I can show you. Where people have talked about mice a little bit and things like that, we've now got the twist lock on the side of the coach, so we don't have an issue with ever mice trying to get in where the power cord, especially when you're camping in the winter time and things like that. And you know, your cord's hanging out, and the mice are always trying to get into that nice warm spot. They're looking for that Ramada in, and when you're not there, they want to all move in. And something we've always prided ourselves on with an aluminum underbelly and everything like that, we've always combated that you don't need any mouse spray underneath or anything like that to keep the mice all out. You know, we've already combated that just in a better built trailer to begin with. And then also upgrading with the twist lock on the power cord even makes it that much better. Hey, let's take you on board and we'll show you some of the great features on the inside of this coach, being it's a 2014 as well. Now we're on the inside of this 16-footer. And when we talk about a 16-foot, I'm talking from the bumper right to the tongue of it. We're like 16-foot. 10 inches from tip to tip on this particular trailer, this 16-footer. So it's not just the floor itself. Because if you were going to park it in your driveway at home, you need that sort of 16-foot 10, almost 17 feet to park it at home in a parking spot. Or if you're going on a ferry or something like that, crossing out to an island or something like that. So when we actually measure trailers, we're measuring tip to tip. Now we got you on board this 16, and when I reiterated on the outside about layouts and different things like that, or floor plans, however you want to talk about it, this being a side door, because this particular couple asked for a side door, not a rear door. So it depends again, you know, we do a number of rear doors, we do a number of side doors. It all depends what you as the consumer are looking for in a trailer. What they're trying to achieve in this 16-footer is they want a nice big bed. They would like a nice counter space. They do not want a small counter space in a smaller trailer, because traditionally what a lot of, you know, especially the women talk about is there's not enough counter space in trailers when we're trying to prep food and get things ready. And something we've always achieved in Taylor coaches is lots of counter space. So in this particular trailer, something that's a little different, we've done a little dinette sort of for two people. It's a little 30-inch dinette, very similar to what we do on our 14-foot Taylor coaches and stuff when it's the rear doors, 16 rear doors, 15 rear doors, is that little side dinette. Well, we brought the little side dinette up to the front now. Instead of a 24, we've made it a 30, so it'll also go down into a little single bed. There's not the room for the bunk at the front, so we've got the little shelf up at the front for throwing knickknacks and that up at the front, like we used to do in the 80s, early 90s, and we're doing that a fair bit in the 2000s too. We've also moved the closet up to the front area here, so it's giving you a little bit more living space up towards the front. So you got your closet up here with a couple of shelves for storage and everything, making the front a little bit more area, roomy up here for space at the same point. From there, we'll get Bob to slide by me with the camera. When we talk about the counter, we've got our kitchen window here. You got a nice stainless steel sink, got a 2-burner. We've got all the great features we've always built in it with your cutlery tray and that. As well, lots of storage underneath. We've also built in a little spot for a garbage can and a recycle bin underneath here. And we also have built in a couple of drawers that are all rolling out. You know, again, made out of all that great plywood and stuff like that, because we're not using any of the structure woods, melamines, particle board, MDF, and all that you find on a lot of the trailers out there today. So you don't have all that formaldehyde and off-gassing, or all that really harsh smell when you come in and you got a burning sensation on your eyes and everything like that. Because we have had people with a number of allergies that complain about it, and when they walk into a trailer coach, really say, geez, you know what? Really is great smelling in the trailer here. I don't have any burning or that of my eyes or something that's irritating me that we have to get out of the trailer. Because, you know, it's pretty bad when you think you buy something brand new and that overwhelming smell there. You can't come in and, because this is something that you're living in and sleeping in, so it's very important. From there, they've got the 54-inch gaucho at the back. So this is a 54 by 75, so it's a true double bed. They still have the great bunk area up above. So if you've got a couple of grandkids or anything like that, you've got a single bed at the front. You've got a bed at the back here for, you know, a couple of kids at the back as well. You've got your 2 vents on the roof. This is also a ducted heat system in this particular trailer. So, you know, there's a vent on the face here, up at the counter, and one in the bathroom. It still has, you know, the large 5.5 and a fridge here. So it's got a nice size fridge in it, the Dometic fridge. You know, considering it's a little trailer, you've got lots of storage underneath for blankets and shoes and extra bedding or different things like that. You have your carbon monoxide propane detector, and the particular bathroom in this trailer here, they did it with just a portable toilet in it, because that's what they chose to use in it, with an overhead cupboard in that, with our exhaust fan in that. And again, in this particular trailer here, you can get it with your built-in toilet, shower, and that as well. It just depends on what you're looking for in a trailer. You can have a built-in toilet. You can also have that portable. And in this scenario, the couple are trying to keep it fairly simple, that they didn't want the holding tanks and that on top. So that's some of the great features on this little 16-foot side door. We're coming out with some 14 side doors, still along with all our rear doors and that. It all depends on what you're looking for in a layout. They all have their great points, and that also, you know, in their layouts. And so it's pretty interesting. We got some really other great layouts that we're going to have out later in November, coming in December, with some walk-around beds also that are coming out. And when we also put this one on a set of scales, for weight-wise on it, this one come in at 1,872 pounds, with some of the features on this particular trailer as well. So if you got an idea of what you're looking for in a trailer and you want to, you know, get some information on it or talk to us, feel free to give us a call on the telephone, or you can email me. We can work out some details for there and what you're looking for in a trailer, and we'll sort of go from there. Again, it's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach and Tracy's RV Center. I really look forward to hearing from you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch for some of those walk-around double and queen beds coming out later in the season here in December and January. There'll be very interesting layouts as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.